what I can tell you about roll casting. For me, roll casting is a really nice cast. It is my favourite cast. Of all the casts I can do with the fly rod, it is my favourite. For one, I'm very, very accurate with it. I can be accurate with it. If you practice it, you can be accurate. For two, I can throw very low level, low trajectory, low height loops. So for some of our fish, scary fish, the line is underneath where they can see it. I don't see it. And for three, I don't need much room behind to do this. So for our fishing, it's a bit like fishing in your jungles. Lots of trees, you know, they eat the fly line. So for me, not much back room and very quick. Doesn't take very long for me to do this, you know, so it's a very fast cast. And of course, if you understand the roll cast, there are many, many things you can do with it, like change the direction of the line really easily. So it forms the basis of changes of direction sort of stuff too. So I like a roll cast. So just let me show you a couple of different ways to learn a roll cast. For me, for years I've taught roll casting. That roll casting is a bad name for this cast. Roll means circle for me. In our country, roll sort of insinuates round. And for this cast, the tip path, the end of the fly rod here, nothing is around so much, but more straight line path. So for me, I come from Tasmania, and Tasmania is an island, and the shape is a triangle at the bottom of Australia. And we have maps of Tasmania that are triangles. And I want to talk to you about this, this tip path as a triangle. In Malaysia, how many sides does a triangle have? 3. Sometimes people say 4. You shouldn't laugh about this, you know. So I want you to watch the rod tip path. The first path, first straight line back. Not around here. This is not a triangle anymore. And of course, but when you teach this cast, if you come around here, you throw a big wide loop at the front. So straight line back. Back, 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 stop. Second straight line, vertical up. You know what's vertical here? So for the tip, up, vertical up. Not around here, but just straight up here. And then we stop at the top. And the third straight line from here to the target. So if we want a very low loop, maybe we come up this high. Straight at the target to get under the trees. Higher loop from here, straight under the target. The loop cannot go higher than this unless the rod tip goes higher, but we go straight to the target. And for a long cast, we must be up high, straight at the target. So the third stroke, the delivery stroke, is like this. Does everyone understand that? Yeah. It's not like this. This is dome. This is rainbow or igloo roof. We don't do this. We go straight. And we don't come around this way either. This makes the wide loop on the side. So we've got a triangle. The second thing in the roll cast is really, really important to me, and I'll give you 3 things to remember. And I want you to remember this. If you come to my class and you can't remember, I get Simon Zarafat to belt you, punch you. So this is a test. In a minute you have to tell me the 3 main things for the roll cast. So after we've got to the top of this post, we need to make the delivery stroke on a straight line. I want to talk to you about how the rod moves forward, okay? This is the rotation of the rod. This is what I call early rotation of the rod. From back up to the top of the post, this is early rotation. Ready, set, go. And I'm rotating the rod. And this is late rotation. This is what I call to delay the gratification. Wait for it, wait for it, wait. Then you rotate. Does everyone understand that? If I type you an email, I use just 2 keys on the whole keyboard to explain that principle. You know the backslash key and the forward slash key? A bad roll cast or a bad cast generally is backslash, forward slash. So if I type you backslash and forward slash, this is bad casting. If I type you backslash, 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 forward slash, this is really good casting. Does everyone understand that? Okay, and the third thing I want to teach you about the roll cast is when to put the power in. So I'm going to make some casts, And I want you guys to decide when I put the power in. Do I put the power in early, in the middle, or do I put the power in late? So you decide when the power comes in. When's the power? Later at the end. The end's a good word too. So you put the power in late as you can. You know, this is really, really important. Now, I have a mate, he's a martial arts person, you know. He can punch you really, really hard. And he says to me, you don't punch someone. If you want to really punch someone like this guy, I'm not going to punch you. I wouldn't do that, because you're bigger than me. You don't start from here, whoosh. You wait, and 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 you wait, until you can feel me on your shirt, and then poof, like this. Yeah. So to me, this is... You might be big, but you're not smart. So to me, this is really important. The lateness of the power application is really important. So I make some casts, and you see what's the difference. Back, straight line pass, vertically up, and we stop. And forward and down. Forward, wait, backslash, 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 forward slash. Whoops. What's the problem there? What's the problem? Why didn't this unroll? This embarrasses me. My friends try for hours to embarrass me. It's just the leader and the wool is under the water and didn't come out. The problem is, and what I normally do if I roll cast on water, I get some line slick and put on the line to make it float. This morning I don't have any line slick, so I get the hair gel. You know, this makes me look pretty. Doesn't work. It actually is like lead paste. So this time I do it a little bit faster. Back, up, backslash, 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 boom. And we can do it a bit faster and a bit faster and a bit faster. Does that make sense? Okay. The backslash, backslash, backslash is very important instead of rotating early, and I want to explain why. Now this for me, I'm an engineer and I used to be surf fisherman in the sea. So if I want to cast a sinker in the sea with a big bait on a surf rod, if I want to cast this way out into the water, the best place to put the sinker to start the cast for me is to put the sinker here on the sand, behind me. If the sinker is here, it goes very well this way with the surf rod. So I want you to consider this piece of fly line as the sinker now. And this line is a 5-weight. 1 foot, I know I'm mixing imperial with metric here, but 1 foot weighs, if I cut this with scissors, 1 gram. 2 feet weighs, guess how much?
2 grams.
Yeah, some people say 3, you know. So it is a sinker. It's an orange piece of spaghetti. How much have I got out? Maybe 30 feet? How many grams? Come on. This is your chance to make good. 30 feet? 30 feet?
2 grams.
2 grams.
30 grams.
30 grams. So there is some weight there. So I want you to consider where the weight is. If I rotate early, all this weight here under the rod tip comes with the rod tip. So watch again. This all comes with the rod. It's not back here. It's under the rod. And it rolls, but not very powerfully. But if I go backslash, 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 this line is behind the rod. So if I put the rod down so we can talk about it, maybe 10 feet and 10 feet. How many grams back here? 20 grams back here. This is good. The more weight you can get back here, the better. Now the other thing about this, this roll cast, the thing that affects the performance is how much line is stuck on the water or sunk under the water. So my job as a roll caster is to minimise the amount of line in the water and maximise the amount of line behind me. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah.
So if we can change this equation, instead of like this, where there's 20 feet on the water and not very much behind, if we can change it like this, where now there's only 3 feet, 3 grams here, but much more weight behind, it's going to be a better cast. Yep. So, I get, for longer distances, that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to reduce the amount stuck in the water. And in my country, I have a fishing lodge with a casting pool like this one. I made a casting pool, and instead of filling it with water like you guys do, guess what I filled it with? Honey. You know honey from the bees? Really sticky. This is sticky. We need to get this out of the honey. So the less that's in the honey in the first place, the better it goes. So this is how to do a very long cast. Not very much in the honey, but lots of sinker on the beach. Still with no rotation yet, no rotation, and then we rotate.